Julie, if you've been to one of Hillary Clinton's campaign stops over the last 5 weeks, you might have heard a heartbreaking story Clinton tells of an uninsured pregnant woman who later died after a hospital turned her away because she couldn't pay an upfront fee of $100. But the hospital now says the story is wrong, that the woman actually had insurance and she was being treated before her death. Here's the story as Clinton has been telling it.
She didn't have $100. She makes minimum wage. And something went wrong with her pregnancy. So she got rushed to the hospital and the baby died, and then she got airlifted to Columbus, and 15 days later she died.
The woman's name is Trina Bachtel, and she did die 2 weeks after giving birth to a stillborn baby. But Oblanes Memorial Hospital in Athens, Ohio, says the woman was being treated by one of their affiliated practices. So where did Clinton get this story? Apparently from a sheriff's deputy in Ohio.
She went to the hospital, and the hospital told her she needed $100 up front, but she didn't have. Of course, didn't make a lot of money, so they had billed her a couple times for it. And after getting pregnant, she went back. Like I say, went back again. They told her she needed $100, but she didn't have, and so they refused to see her.
Clinton never said the name of the hospital in her speeches, but officials there complain that she never contacted them to verify the account. They've asked her to stop telling the story, and Clinton has agreed. Her campaign has apologized and tells Fox it's common for candidates to retell stories. It's not always possible to fully vet them. Julie?
I'd like to tell you a story of a young woman I know that didn't have health insurance. She worked in a little pizza place around here, and she was pregnant, worked for minimum wage. She went to the hospital, and the hospital told her she needed $100 up front, but she didn't have. Of course, didn't make a lot of money, so they had billed her a couple times for it. And after getting pregnant, she went back. Like I say, went back again. They told her she needed $100, but she didn't have, and so they refused to see her because she had a bill and stuff from being there before. So she went to another local hospital, and they seen her and stopped her labor, and told her to come back in 2 days. Well, before she got back, within those 2 days, her baby died. So they life-flighted her to a hospital in Columbus. And within 15 days, she died. And they come to find out that they had misdiagnosed what the problem was, and it was a smaller hospital, didn't have the needs to take care of what she needed at that time. But her family and them think that if she'd have had good insurance and stuff, and was taking care of at the first hospital, of course, that had the medical needs to take care of her, that her and her baby, of course, would still be here. And it's just, I think that the health insurance thing really needs to be addressed, and for people, that work for minimum wage and different things.
Yeah.
So she went to another local hospital, and they seen her and stopped her labor. And after getting pregnant, she went back, like I say, went back again. They told her she needed $100 that she didn't have. And so they refused to see her because
Clinton
she
never
had a
said
bill
the name
and
of the
stuff
hospital in her
from being there
speeches, but
before.
officials there complained
But she went to another
she
local
never
hospital,
contacted them to verify the
and
account. They've
they
asked
seen
to
her and
stop
stopped
telling the story,
her
and
labor
Clinton has agreed. Her campaign has
told her to come back in
apologized
2
and tells
days.
Fox it's common for
Well,
candidates
before
to
she
retell
got back,
stories.
within those
It's
2
not
days, her
always
baby
possible.
died. So they life-flighted her to a hospital in Columbus, and within 15 days, she died.
Candidates to retell stories, it's not always possible to fully vet them. Julie?
So she went to another local hospital, and they seen her and stopped her labor